So we've got this, we've got this, we've got this. Now we're going to do the angry expression, right? 2 hours in. I recently got the natural way to draw. Awesome. Yes, I saw that from your book. Right, so now let me do the angry head, right? I'm going to do this purely from looking at my own thing and just glancing at the thing now, right? So right, we've got these kind of eyes. So let me glance at what they do for the brow. That's the thing that makes the eye shape, right? So they take it out to the side, right? Notice how this comes out to the other side now, right? This is taken out to the side like this, right? And the inner eye bit inside the lids follows what the eyebrows are doing, right? Follows what the eyebrows are doing, just like that, right? So that, then we've got this here like this coming up, and again this comes out to the side, right? So it just gets taken out to the side of the character, and then this whole thing will then go back. So this comes down. This creates a lump here. Let me tidy that up so we can see how that works. 1, 2, 3. Let me go with that and that. Yeah, those two work together. So again, this is another way of checking consistency, of seeing if your drawing is matching the other drawing, the first drawing. You always, when you're cleaning up, you don't want to keep straying and building on top of one drawing and another drawing. You want to make sure that your first drawing is matching all those things, right? So now let's go in here with the mouth. So we're pushing this shape here like this. The nostril is just a little bit there. We see a little bit of the other nostril. I'm going to use a bit of artistic license so it relates, right? And again, we're going to come here like this, and we're going to divide and divide and divide, and you see that then creates the aspect of the character that we're looking for. So you could see how this seemingly extremely complicated character facially is just becoming a very simplistic process now, just through the understanding of facial anatomy, which is why in real animator training, I'm going to do it again for you just when I finish this drawing so we can talk about it, just so you're not just constantly watching a great artist draw. You're taking in the information so you can actually apply it, so you can watch yourself draw and then realize that you're a great artist too, right? You just haven't been shown these things. I'm going to show you why in real animator training anatomy we have 2 videos on the human skull, and the human skull is more important than all this shit. Here's how you draw an anime eye, you make a shape, all this kind of babyish bullshit, right? Babyish bullshit. I want you to understand that it's the map, the map of the face, that's what's going to make things decode any face, whether it's an animal, whether it's a human, whether it's anything. They've all got certain aspects of them which is pieced together, which I've done many times over and over again. So you can see how this is going, right? I don't need to convince you that I'm one of the best. You can see that, right? How easy this is. So here's how I became one of the best. Okay, so you literally understand, right? You've got this zygomatic bone which connects to the frontal eye orbit and this frontal bone. I'm going to keep telling this to you no matter how many times, because that's where the brows occur, right? So then you have got your maxilla, which comes here, and then you've got your zygomatic bone connecting on the other side. In here you've got your nasal bone, right? We're not going to talk too much about the cartilage and stuff that comes up. The maxilla protrudes forward with the nasal bone. Inside you've got an ethmoid and a vomer, but we don't need to focus on that, right? Here you've got all your various teeth. You've got like 4 incisors, 2 canines, 2 premolars, and 3 molars, right? Depending on how well you've looked after your teeth. Then the jaw comes in underneath and pieces together, right? Here's the temporal section, right? The auditory ear canal comes into the zygomatic arch, or the temporal arch. Behind there's the auditory ear canal, right? Coming on top, piece together the parietal portions of the skull, right? Occipital is at the back, right? All of this doesn't matter what you're drawing, right? You can be drawing a animal, right? The animal will have all of this. It'll have the little frontal bone there, the kind of thing coming up, and the nose coming up at the side, right? There, like this, where the cartilage will go under. The zygomatic will go at the side. So this is the eye sockets of an animal, right? This is the zygomatic, right? This is the maxilla, right? This is the nasal bone. Then up here you piece the jawbone, right? You figure all this stuff out. It's extremely, like, you just extrude, contract. You figure all this stuff out. You realize how easy it is to build these formulas and get these things looking good. Let's just tidy this up to keep this clean aspect to it.